Hey there, Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot predictions for the week of December 3rd through the 10th, 2023. Just a quick reminder, if you're curious as to how a great deal of your sun sign forecast is showing up, want to check out your rising sign video. And if you want to know a little bit more about the less prominent side story of the week, check out your moon sign video. And don't forget to leave some feedback once you review these things after the week has come and gone. Remember, these are predictions, right? Hence forecast, right? That's the definition of forecast. So I'm not really talking about what you're going through in the present. If it's relevant, great, but I'm really more interested in seeing how people feel when they look back on how the predictions showed up. So let's charge up these cards and have a look and see what is going on with your coming week. Spiritual themes, money and material concerns, news from other people, challenges, and love. Okay. So this week, your big spiritual theme or the big focus is the Two of Wands in reverse. And so this week may have its fair share of headaches and frustrations, especially when it comes to inefficient communication, people not being on the same page, plans and projects kind of stumbling or going in weird directions because things are getting lost in translation when important communications, agreements, maybe even contracts or agendas are getting flubbed up. A lot of the times with the Two of Wands reversed, there is a need to see where clarity is missing, where mutual understanding, where people are either being bad communicators or bad listeners, right? Because what can happen sometimes with this card is that people can sometimes have snowball problems show up because things that just kind of take off because everyone thinks they know what's going on. They think they know what everyone's talking about. Even if we're all speaking the same language, that's not always the case. So be careful. Dot your I's and cross your T's and go over everything that comes up this week with a fine-toothed comb. Make sure everyone's on the same page and make sure to idiot-proof your speech. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you've got the Emperor reversed. And so this week I am seeing that there could be something coming up with a rather domineering personality. This could be a boss, this could be a coworker, a family member, even a client or a customer. You know, we've all dealt with people like that before. The Emperor card reversed seems to be somebody who's making a lot of really reckless calls, even though they might think that they are doing what they believe is the most logical, the most sensible, or whatever. Usually with the Emperor card reversed, we see somebody who is a hothead. They're kind of, maybe they're on a power trip, or they're maybe on an empowerment trip, right? They need to feel like they're in control because, you know, they're just completely, you know, there's a void of a person on the inside. But with the Emperor card reversed, you are going to have to confront this issue because this person calling bad shots or, you know, or making these kinds of decisions could be creating more of a mess and more of a fuss and possibly even putting some things at risk. But if it's showing up, it's because we can confront it and deal with it. When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you've got the Nine of Pentacles upright. And so there's going to be some really good news coming your way about something showing up early. A lot of the times with the Nine of Pentacles here, we see an early payoff on an important effort that we have made. Now, this could be something that we have been collaborating with somebody on, or this may be a personal pursuit, a personal investment, or personal work. With the Nine of Pentacles, though, it's time to harvest. It's time to enjoy the spoils of our hard work. And again, an unexpected early payoff, possibly bigger than we expected, is on the way. When it comes to your challenge this week, you've got the Hanged Man upright. This week, you've got to know when things need to be put on hold every once in a while. Sometimes things need to be slowed down, put on a shelf. Some things are going to be going into a chrysalis phase. You need to be able to adjust your attention. Sometimes with the Hangman upright, we have to see why certain things are not going where we want them to go or picking up speed. And a lot of the times it's because, well, you know, spirit, life, the divine wants us to also balance out where we have a deficit, where we've not been putting our attention, where we've not been putting our energy, where if we become tunnel visioned or fixated in some way. Something needs to be put up on a shelf for this week that you've been maybe doggedly pursuing, and so that you can balance something else out. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you've got the Queen of Cups upright. And love and romance is going beautifully because with the Queen of Cups, we are seeing a beautiful opportunity to kind of get a taste of paradise. With the Queen of Cups, this often shows up where love and romance gets to go into more of a very restorative, fantasy kind of space. Now, with the Queen of Cups, this could be somebody new coming into a single Taurus's life that is providing that experience, especially when it comes to, you know, kind of bringing just what the doctor ordered. If you feel like there's maybe a little bit of social or romantic stimulation missing in your life, the Queen of Cups could even be coming in as somebody who could be a bit of a fixer or somebody with a bit of a help that they could give towards something that has nothing to do with your love life. Though, remember, we're not recruiting people to be in relationships with us so they can fix our lives. That makes us the villain of the story. For those of you who are coupled or are married, this is going to be a shift going on with your partner. This is going to be kind of a holiday week for you. This could be a time where you and a partner are taking some much needed time out to reconnect, relax, get some, you know, not only rest involved there, but also restore something to the relationship that you have both been maybe wishing you could restore when it comes to the way you connect, but because of circumstance, environment, whatever, we've just not found the space or time until now. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And should you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.